Welcome back to CLE Weekend. Now, we are still in that festive season. A lot of us kind of thinking about starting the new year on the healthier note. The person that can help us do just that is registered dietitian and CEO of Nutrient Rich Life, Amanda Liptak. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, listen, I love having you because it gets my mind going and I'm like, okay, what can I do that is healthier? Specifically, festive mocktail. A lot of people this time of year like something in their hand, but don't always like that feeling that something with alcohol gives them. So we got a great option here.
We do. We're going to make a mocktail today.
Hey.
This is the non-alcoholic option. You know, over the holiday season, there's just alcohol everywhere, right? And some of those drinks are really fun, festive. They make us feel like we're part of the social setting, right? Like having fun with our friends.
Yeah.
But remember that alcohol is essentially a toxin, and that's something your body has to filter out, and too much alcohol can really affect your overall health.
Well, and some of the, cocktails have so much sugar in them, and you're like, okay, I need a break from all that.
A lot of added sugar that's very pro-inflammatory.
Yes.
Right? And so mocktails are where it's at. So we are actually going to make a gut balancing mocktail, and this is something you can have any time of the year, but particularly for this season, it's a great way to feel like you're included, fun, festive, get creative with it.
Okay,
so we're going to go ahead, we're going to make it. So this is a pre and probiotic drink. You can use kombucha, you can use any kind of pre and probiotic base that you want. Okay. And so we're just going to pour this in.
All right.
It's going to be about a half a cup or so ish, right? And that's the base there. And then what we're going to do is that we have some orange juice, 100% orange juice. You don't want to incorporate any added sugar, so you don't want any beverages. So you want to make sure it's 100% juice. And we're just going to go in with a little bit. That's equivalent to about 1 to 2 tablespoons there.
Yeah, it just changed the color a little here.
And then all you're going to do for this is you are going to take a sparkling water. Okay. Now, I have a flavor here. It's cran raz. You can use any kind of flavor. You can use plain sparkling water. This is going to give that little fizz. And we're going to pull that all the way up to the top of the glass. Very festive there.
Yes.
Right? And then
such a pretty color too.
It is a gorgeous color for the holiday season. We're going to add an orange here.
Perfect.
As the garnish. I love that, right?
I know, it's so cute.
We're going to add a couple of cranberries and just add those in.
Great.
Right? Now we have our cinnamon stick, because everything is better with cinnamon, right?
Especially this time of year.
This time of year, and then rosemary as well. Now, isn't that super fun?
Okay, and this was very easy, which I love.
Yes.
You make things easy. I think there's some of us too right now, right? We're getting into the new year. It's like, okay, what can we do that kind of makes our life a little bit healthier? And there are a lot of options for us. That's not like jump in, dive in, and you're totally overhauling your life.
Right. What we do at Nutrient Rich Life is we really focus on simplifying nutrition. So many people want to overcomplicate the process, right? Less is really more when it comes to nutrition. So this is only a couple ingredients, and you have a really festive, tasty drink in your hand that's hydrating. And if you really want to kick it up a notch, you can actually use coconut water.
Okay, you brought some coconut water. I saw this sitting here and I thought I've got to ask, because that just adds a really good flavor.
Yes, you have a lot of trace minerals, right? So when we're stressed over a holiday season, there's a lot of reasons why we might be stressed during the holidays. And so we really want to replenish those minerals. Minerals are the spark plugs to metabolism, so they're really important. So we want to be able to replenish that. Coconut water has great natural minerals, high in magnesium, right, high in potassium, all those things. And you can add that as the base to this drink, and then pour the other ingredients in as well.
Now, listen, I love talking about drinks, and this is a great option. But when we're thinking about kind of balancing blood sugar, right, and that plate of food that we're eating, we've got a lot of options that we can do.
Absolutely. Yeah, so one of the biggest things that you can do is make sure that you're plating your protein first, right? Plate that protein first. Protein and fiber are going to be your anchors when it comes to blood sugar balancing. If you balance your blood sugar, you're going to have better mood control, right? You're just going to feel better. Your energy is going to be more stabilized, right? And blood sugar is something that everybody needs to focus on, not just diabetics, right? We all have a pancreas. We all need to manage our blood sugar. And this is not just important for healthy weight, but also just health in general. So in that balanced plate, you want to make sure that you have your protein, right? So plate that first.
Fill that up.
Fill it up, and then build your meal around that. And you want to make sure you have dietary fiber, So think about this. If you can visualize your plate, you're going to do a quarter lean protein, a quarter complex carbohydrate. That could be roasted sweet potatoes, quinoa, rice, things like that.
Yes.
Right? And then you're going to fill up with veggies, veggies and or fruit, right? That could be a tossed salad. It could be roasted asparagus.
So how
Brussels
much is that? The other half of the plate?
The other half of the
Okay,
plate.
quarter, half.
Half. So if you could kind of keep that in mind, that's going to be your balance. So visualize that in your mind when you go to plate that, and then you're going to get started off on the right foot.
Yeah,
That's the first step.
I think that I love a visual. So I love that you kind of break it down that way for us. You got always great advice, great tips and suggestions. Where can we go to learn more about nutrient-rich life? Even if you are someone that we say, hey, this new year we want to be healthier and we want to talk to you a little bit more in depth.
Right. We offer one-on-one support. We offer group support, right? We also take insurance as well, which is a big perk. And our website tells you everything that you kind of need to know about us, how we can help you, how we can get started off on the right foot this new year. So nutrientrichlife.org. Also, I share a ton of free information on social media, as you know. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, we're sharing lots of value there, so you can follow along there.
Well, and I know with the new year, a lot of people are like, okay, you kind of want to at least do something, start small. It's always going to help. It's never going to hurt you. Amanda, thank you so much. This was great to chat. And hey, cheers to you at home with a delicious mocktail. I love that this is an option.
Yeah.
We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.